Alrighty, welcome back. Haven't done a rewatch in a while. I've decided to do one with capture age because I can actually zoom out, which is really nice. It takes forever to get to just before treaty drop because I can't really fast forward. It's very slow, but oh well. Quick intro to the teams. Real quick, we have a beautiful Crater Lake game. We have Tanner as the Malay, leading Team 1. Then we have Chase as our token Spanish. We have yours truly, the ugliest of juniors, young Miguel, as the Sicilians. And then we have Jono, our rock, as the Romans, the new Romans. Civ came out, so we had a lot of people trying to try out the Romans. On the other team, we have Jeff as the Byzantine. Very strong fire ships, and they got the Dromons, which you will see are very effective. Then we have Joel as the Romans. He's been really excited about the Romans as well. Then we have Austin as their token is Spanish, and then we have Taylor as the Vikings. So we got a couple minutes before treaty drop. A couple things I noticed. Jeff and Austin were on this island very early, particularly Jeff. This town center was on here extremely early. I don't know what the rule is. I don't know if it's you can have town centers here, or you can have, or it's just you just can't have military buildings on here until treaty drop. I don't know. We should probably clarify that, because that is a lot of gold, and it was right next to my base. But I was like, oh, we can't be there. But oh well, we'll have to figure that out later. I will also point out that Tanner did not have a single dock up until like a couple minutes ago. So he was struggling. But I will also point out that everybody, especially this team, had ginormous peninsulas to work with. Everybody, like everybody has a peninsula. I don't really have a peninsula. I have a little straightaway here, but Tanner has nothing. This was his peninsula. So Tanner did not have a lot of real estate to work with, so I do feel for him there. So like treaty drop is almost done. He has no navy. Taylor's got a whole bunch of docks. I don't really see any navy yet. Let's actually switch this view. Oh no, I don't want that. No. Military. Okay, so I have some ships I'm starting to build. Jeff is just massing these Dromons and their fast fire ships, which they're just going to eat me with that area damage. Yeah, so fun fact, these Dromons have an area of effect. They're like onagers on the water. Very good support building. So we got a blue thing over here. This is Jeff's scout. So we got one more minute left. I'm trying to build as much as I can. Let's see, I got 45 fire ships. He's got 31 backed up with 20 Dromons. So yeah, Jeff definitely has me there. I'm trying to, I should have a transport ship somewhere in here. Yeah, I got 2 transport ships. My goal with the Sicilians is always to load up. So like fight on the water, but then try and treaty drop, or not treaty drop, try and land drop somewhere. So we'll see. Chase does not seem like he is ready. So it just seems like me and Jeff were the only ones that were ready. Taylor's got a couple of ships out now. Oh, and treaty drop is done. So yeah, so Tanner gets hit immediately by Taylor, who doesn't seem like super ready, but he is ready enough. Surprisingly, Taylor does not have Viking longboats. He's got these galleons, which is very interesting. Let's see. Okay, so I'm coming down here to try and fight with Jeff. Jeff's coming up. Jeff's got a ton of ships, lots of Dromons. Yeah, see, look at this. They are literally like an onager. That's crazy. Where are my transport ships? Transport ships right there. So eventually I will load up. Tanner is getting, he's getting attacked. Luckily these things actually do have attack. So that kind of helps him out a little bit, but Tanner does not have any navy. Tanner was not ready. Chase was also not ready. Let's see, Jono on the land was supposed to be our land drop. He doesn't quite seem ready. We got Jeff with a bunch of castles. These guys on land are nuts. So here's our battle here. So it looks like I kind of have him a little bit. It does not last too long. Where are my guys? Where are my guys? I have transport. Okay, so I'm starting to load up transport ships. I'm trying to get another round of fast fire ships going. I was very, very gold hungry, so I kind of get the drop on Jeff a little bit with the fire ships, but it just doesn't last long. A lot of his navy was actually down here working on Jono, which is always really, really rough. Yeah, so I definitely need help with Jeff. I'm trying to mass some more. I do have my transport ships, so I'll send those here soon. Chase is just now starting to build a navy. Taylor has been sending me. I'm really surprised he's building these galleons and not. He's the Vikings, right? Yeah, he's the Vikings. I wonder why no Viking longboats. It's very, very interesting, Taylor. He's got cannon galleons on the way. We have Jono now with a small force of war galleys, not galleons, which is interesting. Yeah, these are galleons. So we have Joel with the war galleys. We have Chase with the fast fire ships. I'm trying to hold off Jeff as much as I can. He's building a castle. These guys can actually be attacking ships, but okay, so I have my transport ships here. I passed by Joel, trying to do a little sneaky sneak. Joel's got a scout right there, attacking villagers. Tanner was just not ready. He was not there, and so Taylor just slowly starting to take him out. Jeff is massing like crazy. He's at this point, like I'm just trying to slow him down, and give myself time to get these transport ships out. Luckily, I found these transport ships, and I run right into Austin. Austin is now starting to come alive. He's starting to mass all these ships. Except I see all these ships, I'm like, oh crap, that's not great. So luckily I get one of these ships to unload. I don't think I get both to unload. Yeah, I don't get both to unload. But I get one to unload, and I send them to the back. Let's see, we have Jono, who's supposed to be land, has actually kind of pivoted to water to try and help me with Jeff, but it's too little too late. Jeff has just massed, and once he gets these Dromons to mass, it's game over. And then here comes Austin to kind of back him up. So now I have massed Jeff and Austin over here against me, and a little bit of Joel, or a little bit of Jono. Let's see, we do have Chase over here. He's got a decently sized navy. We'll see what we do with that. Austin has a huge navy over here that's going to go back up Jeff here in a second, along with Joel. Let's check on Taylor. Taylor's over here. He's just again slowly chipping away at Tanner. I don't think Tanner's pivoted to land at all. I don't know what Tanner's doing. Oh, okay. Here comes some ships by Tanner. We got a couple. These are fast fire ships. Good choice. Let's see. I did make my way back here. I don't know what happened to my siege ram. My siege ram went somewhere. It probably died on the way. But those guys are just going to bypass and see if I can build in the trade. Going back over here to Jeff. Jeff is just dominating me. I can't mass, and as soon as things, as my ships come out, they're being demolished. Same with Jono. So like we need some help over here. Austin has got a huge navy over here. He's got a full queue of all these, full army of fast fire ships. Tanner is beating back Taylor? Not really. Now Taylor's coming with some longboats, a couple of them, but here comes Austin. Austin, wow. Yeah, Austin's got a huge navy. Then we have Chase here. He's trying to help kind of curve the tide a little bit with against Jeff. Although with Austin here, that's game over for any sort of water dominance. And then here comes Joel. I'm trying my best. I get these sergeants back here. Want to queue up some donjons just out of the range of this castle. Wow, that is going so slow. 1.8 speed. Why can't I, here. Maybe just too much is going on. Okay, so I'm queuing up all these donjons. Let's see, Austin's over here just absolutely wrecking anything that Tanner throws out. Taylor's still here. Joel's also coming over here. Poor Tanner. We have Chase. He's trying to help me over here with Jeff, but I mean all my docks are being destroyed. I'm still trying to produce some troops, so I'm trying to keep one eye here, one eye back here on these donjons. You know, I got one up. Joel's trying to respond with some Centurions. Austin is back here. Yeah, Jeff's just... He never lost his mass of ships. Let's see, here comes Joel and Austin. Yeah, it's just not great. Tanner has been... Just any sort of chance he has of claiming the water has been gone. They're going to start working their way into Chase right now. Chase is... I mean, his eyes are over here with Jeff because Jeff is just dominating on this water. Let's check over here. So not really any land battle, but all these Dromons, they got that long cannon galleon range, so they're just slowly killing whatever buildings are around here. Jeff is ready for land though. I mean, he's got castles. He's got a trebuchet right here. Austin is just huge. Taylor is backing him up. Joel's over here as well. So we got 3 colors over here against Tanner, who doesn't have any navy. Let's see, I'm over here. I have built a couple of donjons, which are starting to do some work. Just having my guys just like, hey, don't fight. Let the donjons do their thing, and you just build more. Interesting enough, with an update, these donjons can now build spearmen, which is awesome. Let's see, let's go back over here. So Chase, I mean, he's doing really well. I mean, he's helping to mass. So he's kind of helped slowing down Jeff. We're just hoping that it's enough that, you know, I can kind of get solidified over here. But with Austin over here, I just don't think it's going to happen. Tanner is falling. Chase is getting backdoored by Joel here. Excuse me. Joel doesn't have any more navy. Jeff is in our trade right there. He's just killing all of our trade carts. Let's see. So yeah, it's just at this point it's over. No one can stop Jeff. Chase is trying. I only have a couple of docks to work out of. I'm still trying to build as many as I can. Austin and Taylor basically, and Joel. So this is all just Jeff. The other 3 colors are just running amok, just unchecked. I'm back here in the trade, so I'm trying my best to do whatever I can. Let's see, Joel is now starting to build his Dromons. He's gonna find out how great those are. Austin's got a lot of ships that are just idle over here. Chase is trying his best to deal with this. These Byzantine fast fire ships are rough though, so mix them with the Dromons. That's a killer navy. Yeah, it's just that water dominance is so key on Crater Lake. So that's why I went Sicilians to try and do like a hybrid. You know, hey, I'll be on the water, but I'll land drop a couple of these guys and, you know, try and go there. But I hit Jeff, and Jeff beats me off the get-go, and I could never recover. Was very surprised that Tanner did not have anything at Treaty Drop, and I was even more surprised that Taylor only had a few things at Treaty Drop. Taylor's usually a dominant force on the water, but this game has been, well, Jeff, that's not surprising, but Austin, it took him a little bit, but Austin massed a huge force, and so did Chase. It was just a little bit delayed. Unfortunately, like if Chase and Austin could go against each other, that would have been better, but Chase had to come here and try and slow down Jeff for me, and it wasn't happening. And then these Dromons here did not let Jono do a land-based attack. So Joel's been over here trying to take me out, but I mean I'm still solidifying my place here. Just keep building more and more. See, I finally got Halbs now. Just building as much as I can. This is going less than normal speed. What the heck? This game's taking forever. I think it's just because too much is going on. Maybe if I zoom in. No, it's still going slow. That's weird. This is probably my only rewatch with Capture Age just because of this. So slow. Luckily this game I don't think goes on very much longer. Jeff's over here, he's starting to kill my base. I mean, this is just such a great spot to be. That's where all of our trade is. Jeff's also here on the water. He's taking out what little docks I have left. I'm still trying to produce. I'm trying to help, but Chase has now fully pivoted towards Austin. And Joel, and he's actually doing a pretty good job, but then Jeff, left unchecked, is just dominating everything. And then Joel, I mean, he's got ships here, but I don't think Joel's looking at those. I think Joel's more worried about this. He's trying to do what he can for me. Oh my gosh, look at all this blue. Taylor, I am so sorry I missed all of this. So Taylor has got all these ships, he's got all these Vikings, he's got siege rams coming. So, I mean, after they killed the Tanner's water, Taylor's just rolling through Tanner right now. Just absolutely crushing. I've been saying, hey, hold off, you know, I'm established, you know, I can do this, but yeah, at this point we were playing down a person. So sad to see it. Chase is here actually doing a pretty decent job at going against Joel and Austin. Jeff doesn't have too many more troops here. He's got a lot more here. So Jeff is still a big force. Jono, bless his soul, he's still trying to produce some ships and trying to do something on the water. At that point, I would have called the water. I'm like, hey, just produce some land troops and just see how far you can get into Jeff. As just like a Hail Mary approach. Let's see. Tanner actually does have some military troops here. He's got some long swordsmen, I think. Which the Malay long swordsmen are pretty good. So it's probably a good counter to these Vikings. Berserkers. But I mean, he's got ships to back him up here. So there's no chance. He's just doing whatever he can. Let's see, I'm back here. Austin's over here now trying to deal with me because Joel's having a little bit of trouble. He's building 3 castles, and I do not have siege. These things do not produce siege units, just infantry. So I have the lovely task of trying to kill castles with, like, Alps. It's gonna be great. Yeah, this is just still going super slow. Wish this could go faster. You know what, actually, I think, let's try this. You know what, I can't zoom out as fast, but I can go triple speed. Boom. Look at that. Okay, so Jeff's going, he's running amok. I'm over here. Austin's trying to build all these town centers. Actually, does that fast forward actually help Capture Age? Let's see. Did that make it go faster? I think it kind of made it go faster. Maybe? I don't think so. Let's go back to here. Now this is all just laggy. Let's go back to Capture Age. Okay, so we have over here, just doing my best against all these castles. I mean, building as many guys as I can. I didn't realize that some of my waypoints I had selected to the actual donjons, so they're just populating the donjons. So I had to take him out at some point. Let's go back over here. Jeff is now has re-engaged with Chase. Chase has taken away, he's kind of beaten back Austin a little bit, so good on Chase. Taylor's just running amok through Tanner. He has now made his way into our trade. At this point the game is over and they're wanting to give up, which I don't blame him. Jeff has just been here the entire time, just our trade is absolutely decimated. I don't have any gold. I have to switch eventually to just Halbs. Then you have Joel over here. He's finally starting to move his Dromons, which, I mean, yeah, it's gonna go ballistic. Yeah, yeah, and this is basically a game. They just start working their way through. Like I said, I wish I could move faster. I do eventually kill some of these castles, which is exciting. Right, in the name of speed. How do I quit out of this thing? No, I don't want to quit out of that in case it actually does it with this game. Resume. Do I have a resume? Nope. Play. I think it actually does go faster when I'm watching it like this. So. Taylor just absolutely giving Tanner the business and our trade. We have Austin, we have Jeff, and now Joel's over here, just absolutely decimating anything even remotely close to the water. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm over here again. Like I said, I am killing halbs. I'm killing castles with halbs. Always a fun time. I mean, I do establish myself here, but yeah, it's just not enough. Yeah, going against Jeff early was just rough. John was kind of starting to fight back. I don't know what he's building out of, just those few docks. Doing it, we'll do it. But then, yeah, Tanner's basically gone. Taylor is now making his way into Chase with a very formidable Berserker and Siege Ram force. Austin is over here doing dirty things from the land, now backed up with all these siege onagers on water. Jeff has always been a monster. Let's see, we have some trebuchets here. Those not doing anything. I'm not worried about those. Yeah, I mean we're just waiting for the call. Austin's trying to respond, and just got a lot of donjons. Here. Taylor, once he got going, then he really got going with this hybrid force. Yeah, these Dromons are just, that's killer right there. With area of effect. Oh yeah. Actually, this is probably my fault. I think we probably surrendered a while ago, and then I wanted to keep going because I wanted to kill this one castle with halbs. And then I eventually did call it. Stop your siege rams. Yeah, Taylor is now all the way through Chase. Joel is trying to make some sort of force. Jeff is all over me. Jeff has land dropped in me. I think I pivoted here. I just didn't even realize it because I was like, this game's over anyways. He has castle dropped in me. He's built cataphracts. He's got barracks here. So he land dropped probably a long time ago. There we go. I finally surrendered because I finally killed that castle with halbs. Finally. Okay, no more capture age for me. That was just way too slow. I could not fast forward anything. Oh, but that zoom out is just so nice. I wish capture age worked well for me. Alright, so let's Let's look at statistics real quick. Jeff obviously was the MVP, just an absolute force to be reckoned with. Other side MVP was me. Let's look at economy was Taylor. Technology goes to Austin. Society and total score obviously go to Jeff. Jeff killed the most units with 962. Austin had the least units killed, 186. Buildings raised was Taylor because he just basically killed all of Chase and Tanner's buildings by himself. Joel did not lose a single building. Largest army goes to Jeff. Eco, Taylor had the food, I had the wood. An exact tie for stone between Taylor and Jeff. Jeff had the most gold collected. He got on that center island very early. Chase had the most trade profit. Looks like Taylor sent Austin whatever he needed. Technology, I got the feudal and castle. Jeff got the imperial. Let's see, castles goes to Jeff. Lots of castles. Also got the relics. Let's see. So gold goes to Joel because he got it earlier. And I had the villager high. Yep. And here's our timeline. Yeah, Tana went first, basically non-existent. Followed shortly by the rest of the team. So good game, Jeff. You are just an absolute monster. So until next time.